Alright, so I have a bit of a bizarre battlefield. Not because the armies are a bit weird. Well, I'm using Norska, which isn't exactly common online. Well, I've never. It's pretty much non-existent online, but weird in the sense that I have no idea how I managed to pull this off. I mean, if you can see it, he's got two Empire, Jesus Christ, Empire captains with 2 health potions. He has Amber Wizard that's going to summon a Feral Manticore. He's got a Celestial Wizard. It's like, I mean, if you look at kind of his setup, how I managed to get anywhere near beating this army is kind of confusing. To be honest, and I must admit, Sigvald just absolutely MVPs this game. I mean, the Wizard does amazing as well, as he does pretty much every game. But yeah, this was just a kind of weird battle. You know, I got a little bit bored. I had 3 battles before this. I had won one, I drew the other 2. I drew mainly because I just all left forward. Well, I say mainly, it's the only reason I drew is because I all left forward, because I refused to play against like 27 Gyrocopters, Ungrim Iron Fist, and 2 Iron Breakers line camping. I'm just not going to play it. I'm not going to play against 4 Blood Knights, 4 Vampires, and fucking Hellsteed that can't be caught, can't be shot, can't be touched, can't be looked at. It's just because it's way too fast. I couldn't deal with it. And I was using Norska as well, so I was like, I'm not going to use a kind of low friendly fun build versus, you know, spammy, cheesy, fuck you douchebag tactics. So this was actually the last battle I played today. Whether or not I'm going to play some more, probably not. But this was the last battle I played, and how I managed to win this, I have no idea. Because right at the start I make 3 huge misplays, in the sense that I get both my hounds pretty much just killed off pretty quickly, and these chariots just get absolutely decimated. But you know, in my defense, I had no idea he had knights there. If I knew he had knights there, I would have just went straight through the middle, just right through this gap, just to try and get at his handgunner. So these chariots are just going to get destroyed and routed. And you know, I'm still undecided on chariots. I know they're good, but at the same time they cost a lot of money. They require a lot of micromanagement. Obviously what I just did was horrendous. You know, these are not the 1-2 chariots that could just power through anything. I mean, even against pikes, these things would be amazing, but on Warhammer they're a little bit more balanced, to where, you know, you have to be smart with them and use them tactically. So I'll probably still always bring a chariot, just for the comedy aspect of bringing a chariot. But yeah, I'm a little undecided. So right here I knew I was going to be in the shit, mainly because as soon as I saw his you know, the fact that he had 2 Empire captains, he had Franz, he had a Light Wizard or Celeste or whatever they are, I can't remember what they're called. He has a Bright Wizard with a Manticore. I knew that I was just going to get picked apart, little by little, part by part, man by man. And I mean, that's basically what happens, other than the fact that for some reason Sigvald decided to turn into a Demon Prince and just absolutely tank ridiculous amounts of damage that I've never seen anyone ever tank before. But yeah, it's just, this was all over the place. It's just a typical Norska game, really, in the sense that tactics, what are tactics? Smash, you know what I mean? It's just like, that was the most pathetic fireball I've ever seen, 2 kills. Well, actually that's not the most pathetic fireball I've ever seen. The most pathetic fireball I've ever seen is the one I fired overcast at the Vampire Lord in a Hellseed and a completely missed hit tree. So killed a couple of birds, got some nice boiled eggs, but that was about it. So as you can see, his lines haven't crumbled, but they've definitely been penetrated. And the last thing you want is trolls just kind of roaming free. They're not really roaming free in the sense that they're still stuck by the bloody trees again. If that hadn't hit, I mean, look at this, it hits a tree, he flies off. If I'd have hit there, France would be dead, and this would be a hell of a lot easier. Fucking trees, overpowered, 100% ward save. It's ridiculous. But you know, trolls, I'm starting to like them a little better, and I don't know if it's because the patch actually increased. It was actually pretty crappy thing as well. I'm pretty sure he got me 2 kills. Yeah, 3 kills. Watch this. Okay, apparently fireballs come up ahead. Douche. Where's his head gone? You know what? Who cares about the battle? I'm looking for his head. Okay, the last time I watched this replay, his head actually fell off, so yeah. I like to think that I actually killed him during animation for a net of ammo talk, which would have been, you know, the kind of the game safe for him. As soon as he hits the net of ammo talk, these Manticores just run riot. So I like to think that, you know, my Fire Wizard just won me the game. Kind of annoyed that I couldn't find his head. Have a quick look. Last time he did get beheaded. Oh well, I can't find it. Damn. That was weird. I just literally watched it before as well. So, right, yeah. Goddamn. Fucking marauders. You'd think these guys would have more morale since these are supposed to be, you know, Warhammer's equivalent of Vikings. You know, the kind of we don't eat if we don't kill type of guys. You'd think that they'd want to stay in battle for a bit longer, but... Oh, right, yeah, you know, I mean, you can see the power bar starting to dip quite horribly, and usually with no score when this happens, you're really fucked because the battle's just going to be gone. These guys don't really come back that often, and if they do, I mean, the fact that he's got a Manticore going after the routing troops, he's got, you know, flying lords, which you really should have used to kill the routing troops. I mean, put them in this big melee, it was not advantageous whatsoever, because what's going to happen is Karl Franz is going to get beaten down to like very little health, and I don't know if he used both of his potions at the same time or if he only ever used one, but for some reason these Empire captains that have dual potions didn't do as much as I thought. Maybe it's because they were fighting trolls and marauders, maybe they kind of popped a healing potion a little earlier, but I mean versus the heroes it's not going to be that great for the Empire captains. For some reason they just don't do as well as I thought they would. I thought that was for sure where Sigvald was going to beat his end, but Sigvald just absolutely beats this game, and I'll show you a little bit later what I mean and how that actually happened. So my troops are starting to come back, but as you can see, I mean they're absolutely scattered everywhere. I've got a Manticore, I've got Empire Knights, you know, to deal with. I've got handgunners starting to shoot at my guys. So again, how I managed to win this is absolutely beyond me. I had that fireball, that bloody tree of evil blocked. I mean, this would have been a lot easier, but the fact that it didn't, it was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of sweating a little bit, but again, fire sorcerer are just MVPs. Now, this is the most bizarre animation I've ever seen. So I'm thinking I've miscast. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! I could have killed him in one shot, but no, it's not gonna work. I hate the fire wizard shit. It never bloody works. Oh wait, oh, he's dead. So it's funny. He kills Karl Franz and starts routing. How does that make sense? I don't know. So yeah, as soon as I kill Franz, I'm like, okay, hold on, wait a minute, this might actually be pretty good. I mean, he's got a Manticore that's on pretty much almost, you know, 3/4 of health or whatever. Causes terror. My guys are pretty much busted. He's recharging Sigvald. You know, the exalted hero's got a decent amount of health, but he isn't that good. I mean, he's good in a good support fight, but against, you know, flying troops and all that, it's not that great. So as you can see, I mean, Sigvald is just getting the shit beat out of him. For sure, I'm thinking to myself, oh god, he's going to die. A Manticore, he's got an Empire Captain, he's got people shooting at us, so that's why I pull my Fire Wizard over there just to get rid of the gunners. But how Sigvald survives this, I mean, he survives this entire fight with pretty much 200 health. I mean, he's going up against a captain that has, I get that he's a hero and he's a lord, but I don't understand how he had like full health. He had like not even half, almost. And he just tanks. It's like, had he actually successfully killed Sigvald, that would have obviously been it. But the fact that he was just managed to tank an insane amount of damage there, for whatever reason, I don't know if his blade was just blunt and stopped working, or if it snapped, or if it was because he was exhausted. But I mean, that was it. The fact that I was able to kill Franz. I mean, in reality, when Franz came back from routing, he should have just hit him in the forest. But I mean, yeah, how I pulled this one out, I do not know. It wasn't a bad battle though, you know. I mean, I was a little scared of the whole little hero conclave he had going on, you know, Knights of the Round Table and that. But I don't know. I think the fact that he went a lot of halberdiers and I went a lot of just kind of meat shield killers definitely helped me. Had I actually used my chariot to, you know, good effect, that would have came in handy as well. And those trolls only getting 6 kills is blast for me, but you know, it was surprising to say the least. I think if I'm going to use Norscar again, well, I'm going to use Norscar again, I think I might give Sigvald a little kind of shield bearer bodyguard of 2 exalted heroes on foot, because Sigvald's definitely a very underrated general, and the fact that he has health regeneration now with the auric armor definitely puts him head and shoulders above most other lords. I mean, obviously there's the health potion lords, but I don't really like using them, and just, I don't know, I don't like the health potion thing. I wish they didn't exist, to be honest, even if it makes big boxes actually viable as, you know, kind of anti-cavalry killers somehow. 3 little goblins versus Empire Knights, yet they still managed to pull it out is beyond me. So I'm still trying to get my mic working. This might be a quiet or loud video, I have no idea. I'm just got it today. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just got it today, so I'm still figuring it out, and yeah, it might take a few days. It might be done now, I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to fiddle with it, and feedback would be most enjoyable, so I can actually, you know, learn from it. So I'm gonna have more tag battles coming. I don't know if I've got any more goblin gameplays ready. I might have to go get some more, so laters.